Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Akron Zips, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. We'll call for the fair catch here. Set it down for the offense, first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Huskers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're going to throw for it on third and short.
Missed it. Get your boot out. Get your boot out. Come on, big time stop, baby. Big time stop.
You're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Zip starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, 6. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. No stopping. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Huskers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up that big play.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
2nd down after the incompletion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy is as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 4th down, they'll try to run for it. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Zips looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. Touchdown.
Oh, that's a laser, nigga. We locked in. We are locked in. Come on, baby.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on them like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
Oh, she did not go that far.
She looked her. I was almost home, and I checked again. gone. Called her, talking about Miss Lisa had to come get me because I was stuck for so long. And she done take me to the gas station.
But I thought you needed gas.
She done put it in the lawnmower thing and then put it in her car. She don't need to go no gas. She on 59 in Walgreens.
The shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws.
He'll take a deep shot here. Pass clock inside the 10. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change field position here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Got a little work to do still.
As a play caller, I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Cornhuskers line up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another.
3 strikes, you are backing up. Yesterday's check, today's check, because I'm good. You are done.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the
Didn't get it. Come on.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
An excellent effort by this defense.
Now, you talking to somebody? Oh, I'm like, boy, that better not be her mama. I said, literally talking about mine. That better not be her mama.
Yes, because why? Are you? And don't call me talking, well, all right, Rayshawn. You mad at me because you can hear the irritation in my voice for you going out in the snow.
Yeah. So denying on back-to-back
anything you
runs,
think
now it's
that,
third
I
down
think
and
that
goal.
was a danger.
Yeah.
But
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
I'm like, it's still dangerous, no matter what, no matter how.
2 old ladies out driving in the snow.
In the middle of the blizzard.
4th down and decision time for the head coach.
And I'm like, Mama, you were home, so I thought you were dying, so you may have got stuck. And she may have taken me from where you were stuck at on 59 to your house. You
Touchdown, Nebraska.
That is so crazy.
That kind of execution for a long drive.
And it's the
That's
same
why
with
this
us.
team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
I don't know. I don't know. But now I do
He's
know.
going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the
Oh,
14. Not very good field position.
don't leave your house. Don't leave.
So they won't talk about
And
me.
then you wait until this time. Late after it's been going for 12 hours. You could have left this morning. If you actually need to get out, you could have did it this morning before you got the last finish.
Quarterback still with the football.
Yeah.
They'll tackle him for a loss.
It's interesting.
of 5 yards.
And it's a nice job by this
It's
defense.
interesting. I sound
They
like
saw
I hope you're not
option,
coming down. I
actually
knew
forced the
it.
quarterback to pull the ball on the reads, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that.
Thank you, Carson.
So why would you risk your life? Now, Ricky, and I said, I don't know who you can call.
Quarterback
Well,
looking
me
to throw it
neither.
on second down.
Because you should have been home.
On the move
I
here,
said,
trying to
you
hit
can
a
call
deep shot.
The emergency year, that's her.
I said, maybe with some people, you and you're going to be waiting out there in the cold for it. It's not it's going to be where it's you.
Yeah, it is.
I can't imagine you let your
And the
dirty.
quarterback makes him pay for it.
Now you're waiting in the cold
Handoff here
for
from the
30,
shotgun.
30 plus minutes. Like, come on.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Yeah.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
That's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Great move there. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Zips will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
No.
He's running out of time here.
The backup's just not good enough, baby.
Touchdown, Zips. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold, great execution, and reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to
Between Patrick Mahomes and a backup?
You're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence.
Yeah, but the defense is getting cooked because the offense can't move the ball.
Touchdown. Here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to.
But yeah, it's a big drop-off, baby.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, going to heave it downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Cornhuskers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point splits the uprights. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And they pick up the first down as the fullback becomes involved as a playmaker, a guy we usually see throwing blocks.
Yeah, this guy actually played running back in high school. He got a little bit bigger. They moved him to fullback. You can see the athletic ability he still displays. And you're right, he's a physical guy. Nope.
The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's moving out of the pocket. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. QB decides to keep it here. Aiming for the end zone. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Huskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown. Puts him on top in the second half. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
And everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. This guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down. Looking to throw the football.
Oh, he threw it behind him.
Intercepted. Tackle made
No, he's been great.
Sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Play action here on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield.
Pick.
Deep ball is
Oh,
caught
we
for a huge gain
picked
here.
off.
Takes it all the way to the house.
No.
Touchdown, Nebraska. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Akron offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter.
Nebraska 35, Akron 21.
So here we go, first play of the quarter.
Nigga, Carson Wentz got benched.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And he's in. Touchdown, Huskers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going to take off here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, Akron. Still no answer for this offense.
You see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good.
It is.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So my
Well,
nigga.
he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football
What
to the
happened?
25-yard line. Here comes
Oh,
the
that's what they're
Akron offense
alleging.
back out there.
I thought that was about Skip Bayless.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout.
Oh, I ain't looked at it. I saw before you had sent it. I had seen something about Skip getting sued.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up,
The hairstylist or
defense is
something.
thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Mm-hmm.
The incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. That's complete downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
Yeah.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
First down play call.
She's
How
cheating.
aggressive will it be?
That's interesting.
A pre-snap motion from the offense.
Them niggas blew your mind today, bro.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. A tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
It is crazy. I'm interested to see what happens.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Zips will crank
Now,
up the tempo.
she's very beautiful, but she want to be, I guess. Yeah.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Zips.
What? He's tweeting about the games.
How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. It'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
All right, man. Take it over my lawyer.
Tackle on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Yeah. You don't want to say nothing. Not on Twitter, especially.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field.
Yeah, I was say he's already hated. Niggas gonna believe he's guilty before anything ever, you know what I'm saying, happens. So it's like, what? Ain't nothing to say, nigga. See you niggas in court.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field.
Yeah.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be we're gonna be snowed in for sure. It's still snowing. It's still snowing.
Definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this
That
offense
is
tries to
wild.
work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
That's fine, little bro. Just
Now
whenever
it's
you
2nd
want.
down here.
Yeah, man, before I play you, I got a block here.
They're going to run it.
Yeah, defense.
It's a solid game. Moves the
I
ball
can't
up
help
to
it.
28.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
You said Miami got a good
Mhm.
and Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I mean, you shits. They cool. I just gotta get used to it. But I can go back to my roots against that dude. I'm probably.
Yeah, it looked like it was a great game.
Well,
The back's got it.
got close in the end because I was just trying to play like
Breaks loose at the 40. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle was finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Gotcha. Because you only end up winning by 2.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I did because, this thing is, this guy, so he went for the onside kick, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he already had 2 timeouts. So, he only had 2 timeouts. So
There's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
And with the 4th down, I was about to kick a field goal, and then this nigga, because the time is still running.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know what I'm saying, he goes off like he touches me.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Like, shit, all down, dumbass. Yeah.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing.
So that's how they said that's how you end up closing it out.
Yeah, I just
out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a
college
tough day
football
for them,
lost
and
in
the
the
offense is
playoffs.
taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Why are you outside? Why are you outside now? Why are you outside?
Survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of College Football.
What it sound like?
Yeah. It's getting outlandish. So. Yeah, it's still snow. I know, but shit.
Your mama, your grandma.
Yes, nigga, I went to sleep.
What? The Chiefs game? Oh, that looks painful.
Hey, nigga. Nigga.
We're not scared of it. We beat the Bengals. We ain't scared of the Bengals.
Exactly, nigga. Ain't nobody trying to play them niggas, bro.
Now, what y'all shouldn't want is for Pittsburgh to get in.
Pittsburgh is in. Nigga, they in regardless.
No, I mean to match up with you guys is what I mean.
Fucking Pittsburgh?
Alright. Alright. They already beat y'all once this year.
Yeah, and we beat them fucking 17-1. You don't take care of them niggas?
Okay.
Oh, beat the shit out of fucking Pittsburgh Steelers.
Alright. Brock Bowers was terrible today.
God damn. 38-0? Like, y'all niggas couldn't score.
Nah, them back to Carson Wentz is horrible.
Bro, these niggas is shit. Nigga, 38-0?
But my bad. My bad. Yeah, I like Crawfish.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
My grandma with me, so I'm kind of scared. Like, he do be falling and talking. What do you want, Step? What you want, boy? What? You just farted? You say? What? Did you say I passed gas? You got a big ass knot on your head, bro. What's it?
All right, man. I'm all at you, little bro.
Hey, straight.
Ah, man, we fought, fellas. Tough way to end my career at Akron, losing by double digits to Nebraska. He played a good game. I was in control of the game and gave up like a 85 yard before half drive to let him tie it up, and then came out of half and went 3 and out, and just kind of lost control of the game. My two best players, my quarterback and my running back, I thought played really, really well. But hopefully I can bring them to Ohio State with me. That's where we at now. I think I honored Akron, the opportunity they gave me, and I'm excited about next season. And this season, 12-3, more wins than they did everything that we could accomplish at Akron except for bringing home the hardware. And honestly, I don't think it was my guys. I feel like I had the roster. It was a couple sequences, like the before half, after half. I got to do my season recap, so I'll do that. But it was before half, after half, and then there was a sequence where I was driving in the red zone, had a drag route. There, he had a linebacker and a hook. Drag beat the hook. Quarterback just got to throw it in front of him. Threw it behind him. His linebacker made the pick. Those kind of two situations. And then the next play, he throws it just inches outside the hands of my safety on a seam route for a touchdown. I think that kind of ruined. That was a nail in the coffin. But great year, great game. Season 6 recap. Oh, man. What a journey. What a journey. I'm looking at my career at Akron. First year, we won the Conference USA Championship. 9-5, went 9-4 the second year. Third year, we fell off a cliff. Was contemplating high school coaching. We went 2-10. It was rough. So many close games. It was rough, man. Went 7-6 last year, or the year after that. Got another bowl win. 5-7. We were right there. And then this year, it's all the guys that believed in us when we were 2-10. Honestly, all those freshmen that came, that played through that year. I played a whole bunch of young guys. Their senior year was this past season, and yeah, so season 6, I'm looking at my record as an Akron coach. 9-5, first year, won the Conference USA, won the Bahamas Bowl, won it the next year too, won the Bahamas Bowl with another 9 wins. Our goal was to get the double digits, and I felt like we were headed that way, and then we fell off the cliff. We went 2-10. It was a dark time. I was drinking a lot, contemplated heroin, but we didn't do it, but we thought about it. And then we bounced back next year. We won the Scooters Bowl, got 7 wins. Goal was still to get the double digits, 5-7 last year, and then this year. This year we go 12-3, win the Pac-12 title game, get a playoff berth. It was the seniors who believed in us when we were 2-10. So I remember we were 2-10. I played a ton. One of the reasons we were so bad is I played almost all freshmen, and they just weren't. They just didn't have the attributes or ratings or whatever. But I knew I had to reset us, and so we played freshmen, and they got better. They got better, and then this year we reaped those benefits. That being said, man, my 2 best players were sophomores. My quarterback was a 4-star gem, and Mike Terrell, he was amazing, incredible dual threat. And then I got a transfer in the portal this year, Damian Turpin, first All-American in Akron school history. Was running back, was an amazing grab out the transfer portal. He's from Ohio. I really hope he hits the portal and I can bring him with me to Ohio State. That being said, man, I am comfortable with what we built at Akron and who we were and what we did. And I'm ready to continue to be king of Ohio, man. I'm ready to continue to be the king of Ohio. We're ready for the Ohio State and all the fruits of the labor that we can build there. So they went 9-3 last year. We had a better year than Ohio State at Akron, so that's why they're bringing me in. And I'm bringing recruits, bringing toughness, and just a desire to make Ohio State the best program in the country. All right, let's get to it.